Hello and welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic and the news that we are planning a new book. If we can get enough people to back it on Kickstarter, we will produce Cracking the Cryptic 2. I don't know exactly what the title is yet or anything, but something like what you see will be a book that we plan to bring out, hopefully this year, but we'll see about that. There is work to do, but we know a lot more about creating a book than we did last time. A lot more. Anyway, that is in the future. What is also in the future is the new Patreon content coming on the 1st of October. The Duality Pack by the Skunkworks Collective. Loads of brilliant puzzles combining two sets of rules into each of various lines or markings in the puzzle. It's utterly brilliant. Do become a Patreon just to get hold of that. Or become a $3 patron to look at the video of the last solve, the linked Sudokus, which is now up. What else have we got going on? We're streaming tomorrow night. Monday night is streaming night this week. We're going back to the 500k pack. And I honestly don't know whether we'll get through 3 or 4 puzzles. I doubt it'll be more. It may be fewer. We're getting to the hard end of the 500k puzzle pack, which you can get for free by downloading the CTC app if you follow the apps link in the description field and just click on the 500k pack, or pay for the domino puzzles because they're good too and there's more of them. So and there's an overall easier standard. So lots of incentive there, and there's all our other apps and merchandise. Check it all out on the links under the video. But the first one is to this puzzle by Sumanta, who wrote to us explaining that he was a CTC fan from India. We know you, Sumanta. You've been writing to the channel for a while, and we're delighted with that. Yeah, we are very happy to feature a puzzle by Sumanta because they're always high quality. I think he's been getting harder and harder, but that might be just my own view. I don't know. We'll see today, maybe. So the rules, he's come up with a new concept of XV lines, and the rules are these. Normal Sudoku rules apply, so that's 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. Identical digits cannot be a chess knight's move apart, so they couldn't be the same digit. One of the iron rules of chess move restrictions is that I will forget them at some point during the solve, and we will see when that is. Now, neighbouring digits along a yellow line, here it comes, must sum either to 5 or 10. So it's like an imaginary V/X in between every pair of cells connected on the yellow lines. They must add up to 5 or 10. Simple enough rule, never seen it used before. A purple line contains a set of consecutive digits in any order. That's the Renban rule. And we've got one black Kropki dot which separates digits with a 1 to 2 ratio. Not all dots are given. Apparently this is enough. These few markings are enough to make this whole puzzle unique, which is extraordinary. Again, I mean, in a run of extraordinary puzzles in the last few weeks, this is yet another, I imagine. But do give it a try on the link under the video. I have no idea how hard it is. You'll have to look at the video length and see if that's any guide. But I am going to start now. I'm going to reset my clock and let's get cracking. How? How do we get cracking on this? The Renbans are useless and the black dots pretty useless. So it's the yellow lines. Oh, okay, right. This dot, sorry, this is not a dot. This line cell connects to 2 that see each other. That's significant. Yes, okay, so the relationship is either adding up to 10 or adding up to 5. Now, it can't be the same in both cases, or you'd get the same digit there. Whatever that is, say it was a 1. If they both added up to 5, you'd need 2 4s. If they both added up to 10, you'd need 2 9s. Therefore, this adds up to 10 one way and 5 the other. And therefore, this is a low digit. So let's mark it blue for low. The same applies here, because this is seeing 2 cells in the same box on the line. So they can't be the same. And that means that these are the low digits. The other side of each of them is a high digit. And if that's a 1-4 pair, say, then this is a 6-9 pair. Oh, high digits are always going to connect to lows. You can't have two high digits connected together because they'd add up to more than 10. And that's the high and low marking for this line. Ah, actually, yes, if these were a 1-4 pair, these are a 1-4 pair as well, because these will become a 6-9 pair. Say that's a 1, this is a 9, that has to be a 1, that's all it can be. And if that's a 4, that's a 6, and this has to be a 4. And I think the same will apply with 2, 3. Those two are going to be the same. So I might need to be marking further. Right, this line is the next one, because it's got, again, actually it's the only other line with cells wholly enclosed in a box in the sense that the two joining cells see each other. So these are both blue in exactly the same way as those are, and these are both orange for high. So these are the low digits now. Yes, this one sees both of those. Right. What am I going to do for the colouring? I think I'm going to have to go to a colouring method that does every individual number, which is like a Technicolor Yawn all over the puzzle. But okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use people have mentioned that some colours are too similar to each other. I'm actually going to use that similarity today. So if that was a 2, this would be a 3. So I'm going to use the similar colour, and that's going to go there as well. If that was a 2, that's a 3, 7, 3. Right, so orange is probably similar to red. Okay, now these, yes, I've worked out that these are different. These low numbers, these are 4 low numbers, and they all have to be different. How do I know that? Because this is one flavour of digits that add up to 5, because that is. So this is also a pair of digits that add up to 5. Now these pair must add up to 5 because they're joined, but this one can't be either of those two. So let's get rid of the blue. Let's make this, what will we use here? We will use yellow and purple. So that's yellow and that's purple. Then these two, instead of orange, they're going to have to be shades of grey. And luckily we don't need 50, we're only going to use 2. So these are the 8 colours I'm using, because if that's a 2-3 pair, making this a 6-9 pair, that's a if that's a 2-3 pair, making this a 7-8 pair, that's a 1-4 pair, making this a 6-9 pair. And okay, now we find another cell. So this can't be green, orange, grey or yellow by ordinary Sudoku, dark grey or yellow. It also can't be red or blue by the Knight's Move, and it can't be light grey by the Knight's Move. So actually, as it's on a line, it's not 5. 5 is the one digit we haven't coloured because it can't be on a line. So that is purple. And isn't that weird? We actually get that cell. And then what do we know about this one? This can't be any of these 4, the greys or yellow or purple. And it can't be green or blue. Oh, then it can't be red or orange, or 5. What? Is this cell impossible? Or have I done something wrong? I don't think I have. I'm just going to go through the logic again. Let's just go back one step and just focus on this cell actually. So these add up to 5, so I'm calling them blue and green. They may be 2 and 3, or they may be 1 and 4. These are their complements that add up to 10, so they're 7, 8, or 6, 9. These must be the same as those two. So that's a pair that adds up to 5. Now these two add up to 5. I'm sure that's right. It is. That can't be the same as those, so they're the other flavour. And then these are their complements, and now this can't be the greys or yellow or purple or green or blue or red or orange or 5. What is going on? I've been sent a puzzle that doesn't work. That is very, very unusual. I'm probably going to have to shut down and find out what's happened here. Hang on a sec. Oh my goodness. Okay, I keep on adding or 5. It can't be 5. Oh, I'm mad. Oh, I'm so sorry. If you've seen that and you're screaming at me, you're right. This is 5. And you can immediately see, now I assert that, I hope you can immediately see why 5 can be on a yellow line. It just can't be on a yellow line where it sees the other digit on the yellow line. That is also a 5. And now they do fulfill the rule. I was right. I wasn't right asserting that these couldn't have a 5 on, but I was right in asserting that these couldn't, because they see each other. Those couldn't, none of these. Oh, that's so freaky. That's really clever, actually. I don't know if anybody else is going to fall into that trap. Maybe they're not, but I am a muppet and a gullible fool, so I did. Oh, that's so clever. Right, those are definitely 5s. Right, this is the start. So on the Renban, that's 4 or 6. Yes. No. Yes, if this is 1, 4. Yeah, okay, that's a 6. Ah, no, it's about this group. This group can't have the 1, 4 in. That's the problem. If this had the 1, 4 in, it would also have the 6 in one of the grey cells, and then you'd have 4 and 6 in the same box, and that cell would be impossible. Oh, that's brilliant. So this is the 2, 3. Yellow and purple are the 2, 3. The greys are 7 and 8. Green and blue are 1 and 4. And we are away after a little stutter and a bit of nonsense up here. 5s. Let's remember for the future, that one could also be a pair of 5s. Probably is. Right, now. That 1, 4 pair, they're both looking at this using the knight's move. So that can't be 4, because one of those is 1, the other is 4. They're different colours. So that's the 6. That doesn't get us anything, of course. 1, 4, 9 go in these cells. Right, they're both looking at that cell as well. So that can't be 1 or 4. That's a 9. The trouble is I don't know what colour 6 and 9 are. They're red and orange in some combo. Can I know? Right, that 6 is seeing those cells. These two both see that. So 6 is going to be in one of those two. If red is 6, that's 6. If... hang on, is that... If red is 6, that's 6. Yeah, I know that works fine. Okay. Oh, crumbs, this is a weird puzzle. It's not comfortable. I can colour these. That's blue because it can't be green. That's green because it can't be blue now. So this whole box is coloured apart from that pair. Bother. And now I'm wondering if this colour scheme is going to break down and be really annoyingly useless. There is every chance of that. Okay, where else do I look? Because I have a feeling we're going to spot cells that... Yeah, look at this. This sees blue and green. Or it sees all of these. I'm looking at this cell. It sees blue and red in the column, green and orange on the knight's move. So it's not any of the 1, 4, 6, 9 family. It can't be yellow or either of the 7, 8s. So it's either purple or 5. That's the sort of deduction you just end up with sometimes in knight's move puzzles. Purple or 5. I mean, it just feels useless. Where else is good to look? This can't be either of the 2, 3s. Nah, it's no use. I want to know how the... Well, I want some digits. And I mean, this 6 and 9 ought to be helpful, but it's just not quite. Okay. Yes, look at this cell. This sees blue and green, yellow and purple. So it's not low. It's not 5 because it's on a line within the same box. So it is high. It's 8, 7 or 6. It's not red, but it could be either grey or orange. Does that mean orange is 6? I don't know. But we're on the Renban now. Oh, hang on. First of all, we're on the yellow line. So that's 2, 3 or 4. Ah, it's not 4 because it sees both green and blue. Right. So that's 2 or 3. This is 7 or 8. It is a grey of some stripe. That is yellow or purple. No, that's definitely purple. It sees a yellow. So this is actually the light grey that is the complement of purple. Right. Now, what else is on the line? The Renban line. There's no 9 on it because that can't go in these cells. So 8 and 7 are definitely on it. So there is a dark grey on one end. Is it 876 or could it be 765? If this was a 5, it could be 765. So that's 5, 6 or 7. That is, or 8. That is 6, 7 or 8. It could be 876, couldn't it? Oh, there's definitely a 6 on it. I wish I could use that. I don't see how. Green. Green is in one of those two cells in column 9. And, one of these two in row 2. So there's a green 1 or 4 there. So that's on the end of a 3-cell line, which either goes, well, it doesn't go like this. It does. That's not red, because that would need 2 greens above it. Therefore, the green line goes to a blue down here, which is also a 1 or a 4. And above the blue are green and orange. So there's a blue up here somewhere. Orange, orange. Oh, there's an orange somewhere up here, which is not that helpful. So likely to be the 6 that wants to be up there. Can 6 and 9 both be up here? I think they can. Bother. Okay, let's not worry about that. Blue in this box is in one of those two. That means it can't be in those cells. Oh, okay, let's just, this is so weird. Orange. Orange now can't be in those cells or that one. Wow. It can't be in those cells because orange must be in one of those two. So orange can't be there by knight's move from there. It can't be there. So orange in this row is in one of those two. It could be 6. Or it could just be an orange 9 here. Okay, that's annoying. That's close to a conclusion, but not getting there. Maybe we need to think about this line. Okay, this can't be orange or green because it sees both. It also can't be blue or dark grey. But it could be light grey or purple. Actually, one of these two is purple. Purple 2 or 3 is in one of those cells. Right, and I was thinking that orange has to be either here or there. Neither of these are orange. Neither of them, they're not blue or purple, blue or dark grey or orange. And that one's not green, but there's still a lot of possibilities, aren't there? Could be red. Could be yellow. Oh, what about this? Don't think that's any help. Orange, green and blue are ruled out. That's about all. I just keep thinking I must be missing something. Feel I am. There's probably some combination of things that's being looked at that. Oh, look, that. Oh, since we got that purple, this cell is seeing both 2 and 3. That's a 5. Ah, so then there's a 5 in one of these cells. Now we know this line is not 5s, actually. That's not a 5. So this is a 6, 7, 8 Renban. It's got a dark grey on it, and ooh, either orange here, or this, if the 6 is red, it could be in either place. If the 6 is red, this is orange, red, blue. That doesn't mean anything. Right, 5. Think about 5. 5 is now in one of those 2 cells in box 2, which rules 5 out of that cell, but that's not very exciting. In column 2, 5 is in one of those 2 now. In column 9, it's in one of those, along with green. Maybe I'm going to have to find some weird triple. Oh, this can't be 6 or 9. It sees both orange and red. So 9's now in one of those 2 cells. Oh. Am I going to manage to work my way down to the black dot? I don't know. Oh, that now can't be 9. I don't know if that helps me. Well, okay, maybe it does. It can't be 5 or 6 because it sees them. So it's not 9, 5 or 6. It can't be 1 or 4 because it sees blue there and green in one of those. So now, okay, it's from the 2, 3, 7, 8 family. And I think that means all of these cells are from the 2, 3, 7, 8 family, because once one of them is, they all have to be. That's right. Okay, so I can chalk in 2, 3, 7, 8. As the candidates. The trouble is those can be the same with this line. That's a really annoying feature about it. This can't be purple. Could it be yellow? No, it couldn't be yellow because there'd be nowhere for yellow in box 5. If that was yellow, that couldn't be yellow by Knight's move, and yet one of these 3 would have to be. So it's not purple or yellow, therefore it's high. It's 7 or 8. I'm giving it the grey stripes. These are both low, therefore. I want to say that that means this is purple, but it doesn't quite mean that. It could still be yellow, and then that would be yellow. No, that couldn't be. Oh, yes, it could, because that could be purple. Ah. Okay, but at least there are, well then, no, I was going to say they're a 2, 3 pair. They're both 2 or 3. That's not the same as being a 2, 3 pair. They are both purple or yellow. So up here, my colouring is going mad now. In fact, I should never be using this grey shading colouring, really, should I? I'm going to colour that like that. I'm taking that colouring out. I'm just going to try and remember that purple has to be in one of these 2. No. No, these are the same, aren't they? These are definitely the same. I'm wondering if I can conclude that this can't be purple. Where is purple in row 3? That cell says it's not in those. That says it's not there. So it's definitely in one of these 2, and definitely in one of these 2 in row 4. And it can't be in those 2 because they see each other. So one of them's in those cells, and one purple is in one of those. They're on a diagonal, either there or there. Oh, I don't know which it is. If purple's on a diagonal there and there, then yellow's on a diagonal there, and we've got 2, 3 pairs in both places. Is that a problem? You get a yellow here. Oh, it's not a problem. Oh, that's light grey. Hang on. Oh, that's seeing a dark grey. This is so obvious. I'm so bad with colouring. Simon's much better. Light grey always sees purple, so they're both purple. There we go. Right, now. That's not going to give me anything, is it? I can sense it. Oh, it is. Look, up here, none of those can be purple because of those two cells, so that's purple. Now, that is purple in box 3. One of those two is purple. I'm using the grey shading because I'm just naughty. One of those two is purple. One of those 3 is purple. Now, the actual light grey 7 or 8, what's that doing? No, I don't know, because it hasn't ruled itself out of many cells up here. That can't be in those 3, so the light grey 7 or 8 is up in one of those, and in one of those, and somewhere in box 1. Somewhere very indeterminate, unfortunately. Oh, bother. Oh, look, dark grey can't be there, so it's in one of these 3. In fact, what about this cell, which can't be 1, 4, 6, or 9? It can't be purple. It can't be dark grey or light grey, and it can't be 5. It is yellow. There you go. So we've got a 2-3 pair in this column now, and in the box, everything else in the box is 5, 7, or 8, and that one's not a 5. They all see this cell, so that can't be 5, 7, or 8. It can't be either of the 1-4s because it sees both. It can't be purple 2-3, but it could be yellow 2-3 or red 6-9. Can it be 5? No, because it sees the positions for 5. So that's yellow or red. Or now, if that was yellow, that's a yellow. If it was red, that's a red. And is 9. I just want to know one of these blinking numbers so I can start filling in digits. Now, where I got this cell from was considering dark grey in this column. It's got to be in one of these 3 cells. Is that any use at all? Probably not. Probably not. No. Okay. Now we've got 5 in this row, so we've got a red and the dark and the greys to place. The red looks likely to me to be there, but it could be there. So that is one of the greys because it's 7 or 8. We kind of know that already. Now, if it is dark grey, then that's dark grey. And then there's a dark grey up there somewhere, and that's dark grey. And one of those 2 is dark grey, and one of those 2, and it's no use. It peters out. Oh, okay, this can't be 2 or 3. It can't be 1 or 4. It sees yellow, purple, green, and blue. So it's not low, and it's not 6. It's 7, 8, or 9. It can't be red or orange. So it's not 6 or 9. So it is 7 and 8, and it is light grey. That's not light grey. Light grey is now in one of those 2. I really can't show that, but light grey is also in one of these 3. Now, we need a definite 6 on this Renban. I have thought about whether 6 in one of those 2 positions is ruling 6 out somewhere else, but it's very hard for me to tell. One of those is dark grey. That might be more interesting in a way. Or it might not. Start light grey. Oh, light grey in this box can't be there or there. And well, we've got light grey in this box. Okay, that's not that exciting then. Calm down, mister. Okay, we've got the 7 and 8 in this row, and 6 and 5. Yellow is either there or there. We've got blue. Green. Green can't be here because it's seeing both positions for green in row 2. Green is here in row 4. It is. That's not a 9. I can place 9 in the box now. There it is. Are we going to find out what colour it is? Yes, it's red. 9 also goes there. So both of those are red because this one is seeing that orange. Right, so orange is 6. 9 is red. Come on, that's going to give me other digits. Oops, 6 there, 9 here. The 9s are touching 1s on the line. The 6s are touching 4s. Green is 1. Blue is 4. 4 there is with a 6 and a 1 up here. Still don't know the order. I mean, things haven't really changed except I know some numbers, but it makes a huge difference to how it looks. This can't be 6, so the 6 on the Renban is here. That is the dark grey because it's not the light grey. This can't be dark grey or light grey, therefore it must be 5, and that isn't. Okay, that is also dark grey or light grey. I really haven't sorted out the 2, 3, 7, 8 numbers, but I need yellow in one of those and 6 in the other. 6 must be here. That's excellent. I can colour the 2, 3 yellow. The 6 goes with a 4. Now we are cooking finally. We need a 4 in this column. It can't be there by Knight's Move. It's here. Let's get rid of the colouring there. These 2 4s are blue. I might be able to just give up the colouring. 4 in this column is now here on the dot of, right, either 2 or 8 is what 4 goes with on a black dot. Oh, look here. This cell sees 1, 5, 6, 4 and a 2, 3 pair in the column, and it sees both 7 and 8 in row 6, one by Knight's Move. So that's a 9. This is light grey, 7 or 8. Oh, sorry, this cell is seeing both 7 and 8, so it's a 2. What colour is 2? I don't know yet. That's what colour 2 is. 5 might be here. I was going to say must be here. Oh, this could still be purple 3. I shouldn't actually have changed the colouring, weirdly. So we've got a lot of 4s. There's another 4 in one of those 2. Oh, not like that. Like that. And it's an X-wing with 4s at the top. I am going to take out the blue colouring rather than leave it in. Oh, 6 at the top, we've done it. That's going to fix 4 at the top. There it is. Okay. So, 4s are all done. I mean, I'm really getting torn. No, I'm going to leave the colouring till I've got something on 2s, 3s, 7s and 8s, I think. Because it just might keep helping. That's all the 4s done. The whole grid of blues has been done. Now, oranges, that's orange. I hadn't coloured that. And that does help. That shows me that this is orange in box 8. So I need an orange in one of those 2. 6 is the number, and in one of these 3. Bother. Okay, let's keep thinking. Come on, let's just be careful because this has been hard. Oh, look, that sees both purple and yellow, so it's not 2 or 3. It must be 7 or 8, and it must be dark grey, and that fixes the colours of these 2. I've got that one wrong. There we go. Now there's a dark grey 7 or 8 in one of these three. This must be a 3-5 pair in the column. One can't be there, so that is the 7 or 8 in dark grey. That's where 1 goes. Thank you. Knight's move from there. That's green. That's not green. That is green and is 1. One of these three. Again, when these knight's moves reach across. Oh look, that's become a 6-1 pair. That's surprising and interesting. That is 7 or 8 and is dark grey in the row. That's dark grey in box 1. It's got to be. Then one of these two is dark grey in box 7 and one of these two in box 9. So they're a little X-wing. These are from 5, 7 and 8 forming a triple. So these are from 2, 3. One of them is yellow. That's there. One of them is 9 and is red. That's there. Oh, yes. So this could still be yellow or red. This I must know. What colour's missing from this row? It's a 7 or 8. It's light grey. So the light grey in this box is down here somewhere. Maybe I shall get rid of all the 1, 9, 4 and 6 colouring so I can reuse the colours elsewhere. Just going to get rid of that as well. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Right. So I've got some yellow and purple, and let's make these light grey 7 and 8s a better colour, like purple. No, not purple, you monkey. Like red. There we go. So we've got red and dark grey 7 and 8s. So they have to be a pair down here. I can now tell from red grey, red grey, red grey. So purple must be there. That's intriguing. Didn't see that coming. These two are red grey 7 and 8 pair. Not a 6. Red is here, in fact, because it can't be 6. Yes. So that's not red and that's not grey, and we can do the last grey. It's not here, it's here, which is therefore not 5. 5 is in the corner, maintaining its religion. Just 6, 4, 1, 5. I still don't know what are what out of 2, 3, 7, 8. That's so strange. I would have thought it would be obvious by now. Maybe it is, but I can't see it. 5's in one of those two cells. 7, 8, 1, 6, 4. Yellow 2, 3. Oh, yellow 2, 3 must be here. So then it's in one of these two. Ah! Oh, is that any use? No. Yellow 2, 3's in one of those two. I can use grey with impunity now at least. So there's a weird 2, 3, 5 triple. These can't be 3 or 5 or 4 or... Oh, look at this one first of all. This can't be 3, 5, 4, 7, 8, 6, 1. 2 or 9 it can be. Bother. This. What's 9? 9. Oh, where does 9 go? 9 can't be there or there. 9's in one of those two cells, so that's a 9 up at the top. Then 9's in one of those two and those two. It's an X-wing that I can't resolve. Beautiful. Not. These are from 2, 3 and 5. Which one is yellow? I do not know. Surely the black dot here is to sort out the 2s and 3s for me. Why hasn't it done it? Or has it? Purple is one of those two. Yellow is one of those two. Right. They both see that cell, so that's not yellow. That's also not yellow because of that. So the yellow in this column is here and is not 5. The 5 in this box is here and is not coloured. Now 5 at the top is there. That one in the top corner is yellow. Who wants to bet that it's 3 actually losing its religion? Now 3, or not 3, yellow is in one of these 2 cells. And don't tell me, one of these 2, and I still don't know which it is. That's so maddening. 1 is in one of these 2. Oh, there's something that disambiguates this all easily. There is. I know there is, and I don't know what it is. I just know there's... Oh, they're a 1-5 pair. There we go. That's it. That's a 1-5 pair. This is 3. This is 5, and is therefore not yellow. So yellow is here, and yellow is 2, and we now know the truth behind it all. That's yellow. That's all the yellows done. All the yellows are 2s. And with one fell swoop, I fill them in. All the purples are 3s. And after correcting, I fill those in. That doesn't get a colour. All the greys which join to 2 are 8s. All the reds which join to 3 are 7s. This, I haven't got many more cells to do, I'm delighted to say. That's a 9. This is a 6-9 pair, and that 9 is telling us which way round they go. This 5 is sorting out the 1-5 pair. I hadn't seen that before. 1 and 6. 1 and 6. What a puzzle. That's fantastic. That is... I mean, Samantha told us he thought it should be fairly easy. You are kidding me. Well, I mean, I could easily have been missing something quite significant, but I don't know. Maybe I was. I'm not embarrassed about that solve at the moment. You can reveal if I should be in the comments. But I thank you, as always, for watching us solve Sudoku on the channel, and really hope you're interested in the forthcoming book and maybe the stream tomorrow. See you there. Although some of my favourite people watch my video first and then check out the video of the stream. But I shall see you tomorrow in some form, and as it is, goodbye for now.